Good day, I'm Vannessa Nicholas, Head of Estate Administration at Appleton Fiduciary Services. Today I'm going to speak about the importance of reviewing your will. Your will is one of the most important documents you'll ever sign, and that's just a great reason as to why you need to review your will on a regular basis. So let's look at some of the reasons that will preempt you reviewing your will. Changes in personal circumstances such as marriage, divorce, the birth of your children, or the birth of grandchildren will be a reason to review your will. You need to realize that when you do get divorced, there is a Section 2B of the Wills Act, in terms of which there is a period of 3 months in which you are able to update your will. Should you not update your will within that 3-month period, whatever you had in your will, whatever stated in your will previously, for instance, that you were bequeathing your entire estate to your wife, that is in fact what will be considered as your final will. So therefore, should you not wish for your ex-wife to receive the inheritance, you will need to make sure that you update your will timelessly. One needs to review your will in terms of your special bequests. You need to ensure that they are aligned with your current situation. So for instance, if it was a monetary value amount that you were bequeathing to a legatee, have a look at your financial situation and see that it is still in line with what your assets are. So for instance, you don't want to leave a large sum of money as a special bequest to an individual, only then realizing that there isn't sufficient money in your estate for that to happen. And secondly, if you are bequeathing assets, maybe a fixed property, a motor vehicle, do you still have that asset at the time of your passing? So that's a good reason maybe to update your will if you are selling a property, purchasing a new property, and that asset has been specifically bequeathed. Also then, make sure that your estate has sufficient liquidity. This goes back to the fact that you have a special bequest that you're leaving to somebody, only then to find out that you don't have sufficient cash, and it then goes and the property that you wanted to leave to your wife has now got to be sold in order to make up that sufficient cash to be left to your legatee. You need to have a review of who exactly you have appointed in your original will as your nominated guardians for your minor children. You know, is that relationship with those individuals that you've nominated still there? If it is maybe grandparents, are they of good health and actually able to look after your minor children should something happen to you? So just have a review of exactly who you have nominated as your guardians in your will. Make sure that your beneficiaries and legatees are still alive. Should they pass away, make an adjustment to your will to that effect. The reason why we say this is that we have a clause per stirpes or by representation by legal stipulation, which requires if a beneficiary passes away, before the beneficiary's share has been distributed, then that share would in fact fall to their children or to their children's children. This is one of the reasons why we at Appleton insist that we have what we call is a request for substitute beneficiaries. So we're always asking, who is the substitute beneficiary? Should you not include a substitution beneficiary, you'll have a situation where it will have to go by legal representation, which means it will go to their children's children. By regularly updating your will, you can ensure that your wishes are clear and precise, and thus avoid any disputes over your will at the time of your passing. So should you wish to make any changes to your will and review your will, please contact your financial advisor at Warwick Wealth, alternatively ourselves at Appleton. Thank you for listening, and we'll speak to each other again.